With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter.
Yeah, they made a lot of plays, and they were in it until the end. Just couldn't do enough to get the win.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it, so you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
And there's the rejection. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. Different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
Here's Mobley. Oh, a special move before that shot.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And he jams it home with authority.
A smart move, using a little pump fake to get all the time he needed to go hard to the basket.
Yeah, it's just a simple move, but it looks so beautiful when it works. Reminds me of you, Grant.
Oh, I appreciate that, man.
You had the feeling, guys, he was just eyeing the rim from the start. I mean, he was committed.
And Tatum, here we go. Excellent D there from Bryant. Dort outside. Pass to Mobley. And here's Bryant. Out to Garland. Launches it. Kevin Durant with a rebound.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
When he first came into the NBA, Grant, Darius Garland was a little bit of a mystery. He only played 5 games in college because of an injury, but it didn't stop the Cavs from taking him with the 5th pick overall in 2019.
And that's how obvious his talent was. It was clear his offensive skill set could translate to the NBA. When you've got a guy who can shoot over the defense or can get into the lane and finish, you can't pass him up, no matter how many games he played in college.
Pass to Mobley. Shoots over Tatum. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Tatum.
The officials were right on top of that.
Clearly a foul. I mean, they didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without foul.
Brooklyn. Bang. Your Brooklyn.
knocks down the first one. Good on both. Here's Simmons. A reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Bible on the wing. Back to Simmons. The shot, no good. And it's Cleveland the other way. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. And the shot is good by Garland.
Only one miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly feeling.
Brooklyn with the ball. Trailing by 10. Pass to Durant. Harris outside. Back to Durant. Simmons with it. Oh, a deep three from Tatum. The long distance three is buried.
Really rare to see a guy that's 6'11" have the kind of elite passing skills that Ben Simmons has. Really, really impressive.
Now here's Garland. Continuing to put up the points, averaging 14 per game. They double him with Harris. Oh, stolen by Harris. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Outside for Sexton. Got a piece of it. To the inside. And Mobley gets it to go. Mobley's got 8. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Guys, it's been great hustle defense throughout 2 quarters of play. Contesting everything and racking up the block shots as well.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Pass to Sexton. Back to Garland. There's the triple. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball, following the bucket by the Nets. Outside Garland. Back to Sexton. Offline with a 3. Brooklyn trailing. Outside Tatum. From deep. Mobley grabs the board.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Sexton misses.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Tatum. And it's in! Oh, nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Makes his select.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
And the shot is good by Garland.
3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
He got a piece of it. Fast break, Cleveland. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. Colin Sexton's nickname at Alabama was the Young Bull. He said, quote, I just play with a lot of passion. Through adversity, no matter what the score is, I play a complete game. Every time I step on the court, I have to show the world what I can do.
Oh, tremendous energy, Allie, right? Thanks for that. Pass to Shumpert. Here's Marjanovic. And he makes it on the layup.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now that they've allowed from point-blank range.
Backcourt violation call.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
Cavaliers substitution.
Can you believe that's their first turnover? Good ball security has really helped them build this lead.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Count it from distance.
defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Outside none. Pass to Okuro. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. The ball's knocked loose. Right side, Love. Fires the three. Brooklyn with the board. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Five. Here's the three. Love grabs the miss. The Cavaliers leading. Here's none. Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I'm going to work more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing. Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
Down low. And Marjanovic gets it to go. Marjanovic got 4 points now in the quarter.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety. Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Screen by Griffin. Inside. Out left to the wing. Pass to Shumpert.
Last 2 minutes of play.
The clock.
Second quarter.
And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
You give their offense some love. They've been a more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for him so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
For the Cavaliers. Outside Simmons. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Thomas Bryant.
And then Bryant with the dunk.
Luka Dort.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Sexton with it. Picked up by Tatum. From deep three-point range, Sexton misses.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
They double-team Tatum. Here's Simmons. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Pass to Mobley. Tatum brings a double team. Now here's Garland. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Sexton misses. Right side Simmons. And Bryant pulls it down.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and he threw him off just enough.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas.
And so it's Cleveland liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. And they've done well in limiting Durant's production, making him uncomfortable and getting him out of rhythm. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Garland for three. Can't get it to drop. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Good. Simmons has got 8 points.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. When he's making passes like that, too, watch out.
Here's Mobley. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It goes on Kevin Durant.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
His first foul.
An elite facilitator, Simmons has great court vision, outstanding court vision, can make every type of pass. The offense seems to flow a whole lot better when he's out there.
And Simmons himself once said, if I don't need to shoot the ball, I won't.
He gets his greatest joy, B.A., from setting other people up. When he can make a play for somebody else, that's when he's most satisfied. It's a rare quality. I think it should be celebrated and not over-scrutinized like it is with Simmons.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And that one is hammered home.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
At the line.
Hey, the apple not falling far from the tree. Simmons' dad was a legendary player in Australia.
And that's where Simmons says he really learned the value of team ball. At age 15, he played in a world championship there. Just invaluable to his early development.
And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul of the game.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Shot clock at 6. Garland for 3. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Garland's got 12 points in the game.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit. When you look at it, I think he rushed that 3 a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
He's their go-to. They keep calling his number, and he delivers.
Here's Marjanovic. Chalk up 2 there. Give him 8 points now.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Garland for 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. To the middle. That's tipped. Marjanovic.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
Buries it from three.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Pass to Shumpert. Going inside. The rebound by Nunn. And here comes Cleveland. They're on an 18-7 run. Right side, Love. Here's Okoro. Oh, sweet move. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Pass to Whittington. To the wing on the left. From deep. Sinks it. What range from downtown. He has 6.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Now Nunn. For 3. And the three-pointer goes.
3.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Pass to Marjanovic.
Cleveland foul.
Some changes for Brooklyn.
His first foul. Third team foul. Substitutions for your Nets.
Outside Simmons. Out to Harris. 5 on the clock. Oh, stolen by Harris. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. There's Tatum with the 3. Offensive rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on second chance points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And stolen by Simmons. Drives to the hoop. And it's Simmons with the jam.
The slash ability of Simmons. Really creating havoc for the defense with his aggressive, cutting mentality.
Evan Mobley getting it done.
Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Simmons driving to the basket. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Oh, a sensational play. Adjusting in midair to elude the defender, just couldn't finish.
And there's the foul. He'll go on Joe Harris.
Joe Harris.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Thibault with a steal.
And yes, that was a lazy cross-court pass. I mean, you're just begging to have it picked off.
And here comes Cleveland. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Spins. Simmons with it. He's picked up by Garland. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Simmons.
Well, the elevation from Durant should come as no surprise there. I mean, he's dangerous above the rim, and he can go way above it too, folks.
Nets foul.
And the foul on Ben Simmons. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Team
The
second.
NBA has a major presence in Africa now, and you were a big part of making that happen, Greg.
Yeah, no, it's very exciting. And to work with the NBA and strategic investors over
Darius
on the
Garland.
continent in Africa,
3.
it's not just a great investment, but you're also doing the right things, spreading the game, sharing the game, and giving people on the continent the joy that basketball brings to everyone.
Mobley.
Well, Tatum is everything you want in a star. I mean, he's a talented player, surely. But more importantly, I think he's humble and hungry, and he's deeply invested in the team's success.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Out to Garland. And the foul on Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons.
That's his third foul so
That's his
far.
third personal.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Tatum with a steal.
Since halftime, either they've gotten sloppier or the defense has turned up.
That's good.
Jason
Durant with the assist.
From KD.
Once again, a turnover leads to points.
And they've really made the most of all those chances they've had from these turnovers. It's really driving their offense right now. Actually, it's their best offense.
To the paint. Kicks it out to Bryant. 6 to shoot. Garland for 3. That one no good. And Brooklyn will go the other way with it. Left side Durant. All alone. Again, the net score.
They've made things hard on themselves, going cold in the first half, but they've been warming up since.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Bryant. Oh, stolen by Harris. Simmons with it. And it's Dort picking him up. Back to Simmons. On the wing, Durant. And here's Tatum. Dort defending. Back to Simmons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Into the lane. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
His first foul.
I tell you what, when Simmons is taking it strong to the rack, he's looking for the contact and the foul. I love his aggressiveness.
So he comes up empty,
1
missing
2 minutes to
both.
play. Fourth quarter.
And here are the Cavaliers now. It's an 18-point lead. Outside Garland. Pass to Mobley. Out to Garland. Sexton up top. And stolen by Simmons. And here's Thibault. Outside Simmons. And he drives in. The Cavaliers pull it in. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Cavaliers.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the Arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And they really wanted this one. It pushes their win total up to 21.
This has been a back-and-forth season series, but after most recently suffering a loss, they managed to even the score and end things at 2-2 against the Nets.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Evan Mobley.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
Pass to Sexton. 4 on the clock. Ooh, got him with the pump fake. Savvy move there.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
.46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Garland. Puts up a 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I'll tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
When thinking about Colin Sexton, the first thing that comes to mind is his burst. I mean, his acceleration is just tremendous. He can go from 0 to 60 like a race car.
Looking to get back on track. It's deflected. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Now Garland. Clock at 4. And they force the shot.
24 seconds. Shot clock violation. Brooklyn basketball.
Here's Simmons. Here he goes. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be
Thank you, everyone,
shocked
for
by the
making it
way
to
their
the game.
team was
And we hope you had a
dismantled.
great time.
Shock
Drive home
and
safely.
When it come to you, issue with trust. Won't let no one get a piece of your love. Yeah, base it on loyalty, base it on us. I ain't the picture perfect type, but I'm making it.